Now we move to the final topic in the part 1, that is the topic number 10. We have to use the right triangle congruency theorems to prove relationships in geometric figures. Before we start the problems, let's quickly go through a few of these things. Leg, hypotenuse angle, leg angle, hypotenuse leg. You might be thinking, what is this? If you have not come across this before. Now let's see over here, there is a right angle. There are two right angles. In a right angle triangle, you will always find a 90 degree. Okay. So now I will draw something like this. It's much easier. If this is 90 degree, the opposite side to the right angle is always hypotenuse, h. This always must be remembered. It's always hypotenuse. Now, what about the other corresponding sides? They are generally called legs. Okay, so now this is the leg and this is another leg. It depends. Now, which this will not be the hypotenuse, other two will be the, this will not be the leg, that is the hypotenuse. Other than hypotenuse is always legs. Now, one will be beside it and one will be other side of it. So now let us look carefully over here. In a right angle triangle, if the two legs of this right angles of the two triangles are congruent or equal, then it is congruent. That is what it says. This is called leg and leg. Why? Because there are two legs, both the legs are congruent. Now similarly, if you have a hypotenuse and an angle, it doesn't matter which angle, this or this. If you have the hypotenuse of a right angle and then the angle, then again it is congruent. Or if you have leg and an angle, but this is important, this is the 90 degree, right? The leg and angle must be like this, same way over here. Then we can say this is also this is also congruent. And lastly, we have hypotenuse and a leg, that is the hypotenuse and any of the leg, that will be congruent as well. So these are the theorems which you must remember. And now they're asking us whether each of these are congruent, and if yes, we should tell which congruency. Let's look at this. We have 90 degree over here. We have a leg, it's equal, they have given. And you can see this is from reflexive property. It's the same line. The hypotenuse is just the same. So it is hypotenuse and leg, or leg and hypotenuse, but it's written as HL. We can see over here, HL is the last one which we saw, hypotenuse and the leg. So yes, they are congruent because of hypotenuse and leg congruency. What about this one over here? This also we just now saw there is an angle and the leg over here, angle and leg. So it is leg and angle, LA. Now over here we have 90 degree and then there are two legs. They all are congruent. So it's leg congruency. What about this one over here, the seventh one? We have an angle and we have a leg. Over here, now look at this, the other angle, that is this and this. Is it the same? Okay, they have told this and this is equal. Okay, this is the 90 degree, this is the 90 degree, but this angle is equal to this angle. Now, it is very important, the positioning is same. Did they tell us this side and this side? No, they did not mention that. They have mentioned some other side. So we cannot tell this is congruent, because if it was this side, yes, then 90 degree leg and the angle, 90 degree leg and angle. But over here, it is not like that. Here, the problem is we have another side which is, which is not in between. It's not included. So we cannot be 100% sure that this is congruent. So we can tell it's no enough information. Not enough information, sorry. So I hope this is clear, because the sides, there are two sides which are equal, but they are not the exact congruent, they're not corresponding sides. That's the thing. They're not corresponding sides. Now let's look at this one. Over here we have a right angle, angle and hypotenuse. Angle and hypotenuse is HA. Yes, that is congruent. We have seen the congruency. And last one over here, we have 90 degree. Okay, that is fine. We have been told this leg and this leg is equal. But is there anything else given? No angle, no leg. So, no, not enough information again because we just know right angle and an angle. So this is how we can easily solve them up. I hope this is clear. Please do try them by yourself and then you can check for it. So that's the end of the part one. Please stay tuned for the part two and please do subscribe to my channel if you have found it useful and do share it among your friends. All the best and happy learning to all.